talk about a player I think is going to break out this upcoming season for the Lakers, and that's Austin Reeves. Just like he went through his college career, first couple seasons in more of a 3-and-D role and then transitioned over to Oklahoma when he transferred to more of an on-ball creator role, I think we're going to see some of it, a transition something like that with him starting this year and moving into the next couple of seasons, where he brings the defense in that intensity on that end, the effectiveness on that end. I think he's going to have a bounce back 3-point shooting year, get back to the good catch and shoot 3-point percentages we saw throughout his college career in the 40%. But something that I don't know that a lot of people realize about him is he has been a lead ball handler. He has been a high volume pick and roll player. And I think we are going to start seeing more glimpses of that with the Lakers. This past year, he only had 100 total scoring possessions in LA as a pick and roll ball handler, between him looking to score and him, running ball screens, passing to others, and then creating shots. That's not a ton, but in those 100 possessions, looking at him against some of his teammates, he was more effective looking at the second spectrum data got from a source than Russell Westbrook, Malik Monk, and even Talen Horton-Tucker last year. Again, lower volume, and he played a 3-and-D role, but I think he has more to give. I don't know if it's going to come via a Russ trade, Russ being sent home, injuries, but at some point this season, there will be opportunities for him to showcase his playmaking, ball handling, and pick and roll play. And while there might be uncertainty as to how he'll get to that opportunity, I feel pretty confident that he has the skills and the refinement in those areas to really impress a lot of folks. So let's look at some of his college film. First, just a couple clips, and then we're going to go through some of his Laker film. I clipped, I think 15 Laker plays of the first 20 I looked at, with a lot of really impressive stuff. I'm not cherry picking. I'm just showing you what happened in order. Here he is with this nice, he's not going to get stripped. He avoids the turnover here, sets up ball screen, gets downhill, always under control, absorbs some contact, finishes at the rim. That's the kind of stuff you can expect with him. A common theme is he's going to be under control and he's going to find the right play. Here he makes a nice defensive play, going to bring the ball up the court offensively. See, gets a switch. And at this point here, he's got two guys in his face, a lot of ball handlers. They're just going to immediately throw it to the screener. The screener's not looking at him. The screener's about to be played. We've got like a 2v1 here on the strong side corner, but this defender's in great position. The weak side defender here is rotating over, so you don't want to pass the ball over here and get it picked off. Reeves is going to pivot out of this, make the right play, find an open man for an open three. Again, it's not always the flashiest stuff, but he is making the right play just about every single play, and I think that to me is really impressive. And this is at the college level. We're going to look at the pro level here in a sec, but again, let's watch. All right, he gets to his ball screen, sets it up, sees the aggressive hedge, nice little pocket pass here, bounce pass to the roller slipping. He has a good IQ and understanding of when it's time for him to score and when it's time for his teammates to score. He reads the play and takes what the defense gives him. And this is the type of, offensive initiation that it takes to have a good scoring offense. Now, getting to LA, again, there's a lot of little things I want to point out here. Watch how he sets up the screen. He could just, from here, try to dribble off of it, but he doesn't have a good angle. The screener's not ready. The defender would be able to fight over the screen. So instead, he goes behind his back, gets the defender, pushed back that way. Wenyen Gabriel's in a better position now. So now he uses the screen, gets good contact. The defense is willing to switch. They go for the switch. That's a sweet pass there, dude. A lot of guys would have thrown a pick six there. He makes a nice pass, makes the right play. Again, nothing splashy, but he's doing the right things. Here's a play where he's going to face an aggressive hedge. So he's got two in his face. A lot of guys, again, will just throw the ball out, might turn it over. What he does here is watch him retreat dribble and then spin out of it, read the floor, and put the ball exactly where it needs to be to avoid James Harden rotating over and get it over to, who is that, Dwight Howard, get him a nice shot at the rim. And even though I don't think from day one we're going to see, I'm not asking for the Reeves pick and roll offense. What I am saying is he's capable, and he's going to find opportunities to do this. Here, it's not the primary attack, but he creates the look as a secondary attack once the LeBron post-up is passed out of. He can operate with an advantage, extend an advantage. Here, he draws two, takes his time, finds the right play, gets a bucket for a teammate. Here's another play. It's not starting with him, but the ball gets to him. Pump fake, puts the defender in jail. Watch how he kind of stops here, and then once you're both, starting at you're both stopped, he's the one that says go. He creates the space, is able to draw the defender, knows he's got Dwight, but he's got to make the perfect pass and is able to get it through and feed Dwight Howard for a bucket. Just pinpoint precision. The patience really stands out to me. This isn't a guy who's out of control. This isn't a guy who's not reading the floor. He knows what he needs to be doing, and he, will take his time. There he takes his time. He turns the corner, takes his time, works back middle, takes a nice little mid-range pull-up. I want to point out his, compared to rotation guards this past year in our mid-range pull-up shot-making metric at B-Ball Index, he had a B+. He's good at that. He had a C+ with his floater. His pick and roll, I'll say his pull-up three-point game isn't quite there yet, but I think that'll develop over time. But even without it, he's been very effective at the college and NBA levels. Here's a play. He actually gets the ball tipped away trying to split here, but is able to recover. Look at the handle. I don't think people realize the handle this guy has. And then just a great pass. Gabriel's undersized. If you drop that off to Damian Jones or AD, this is a bucket, possibly and one. But look at, he keeps the defender behind him, works back middle, pump fake, draws the defender, the help defense, and then drops it off. That's just great, man. I love that. Not always flashy plays, but, he'll get flashy here and there, just like this one. Perfect pass to where only Dwight Howard can get it for a nice little oop. We've been missing that. I would love to see that with Damian Jones. He's got a great catch radius. AD's another guy we like to see there. And he's also someone that can really be artistic in the air a bit. Again, he didn't finish at the rim here, but he draws the help defense. He engages the help defense. He's in the air. Starts, the initial fake up and then the scoop underneath to the teammate. Stanley Johnson finds Howard rolling. We got a bucket. He doesn't have to do everything, but if he can start the offense making the right play, create the advantage, extend the advantage, pass it off, someone else can finish it if you can't finish it yourself because the defense rotates to you. This is a nice play. Look at him. Watch him fake right here. Ooh. That fake right there is because Melo had a slip available to him. Didn't take it. Now he goes off the screen, puts the guy in jail, creates a 2v1, draws the foul. Whenever a pick and roll ball handler is able to be under control and get to a situation like this, you're either going to score, draw fouls, or find a lot of assist opportunities for teammates. There aren't too many big men that can guard two at once there. He's also someone that will be able to reject ball screens when that's appropriate. Here we see, screen middle. Nope, I'm going to reject. Finish at the rim. I want to call out really quickly here. Watch Gabriel screening for LeBron. That keeps Siakam looking this way and causes him to be slow in the rotation. So this is something that just in general, whether it's Reeves or others, having weak side action makes the defense a step slower and allows you to score in times that otherwise would have been drive, kick out, and then look to score. Here's another play. We're going to see a reject from Reeves. Let's see. Screen middle. Nope. We're going to go weak side. Yep. Puts them in jail, draws two. Look at the patience. Look at him, just Steve Nash dribbling across the baseline, reads the floor, finds the open man. Boogie's got his back to Gabriel, can't recover in time, draws the foul. That's just smart ball handling. This team, Lonnie Walker, Kendrick Nunn, they can score a bit in ball screens. There are weaknesses that they have, but as passers in ball screens, I don't love their game. Dennis Schroeder, we saw it firsthand as Lakers fans, and he's coming off a down year. He's had his weaknesses as a scorer and a passer in ball screens. Here's Reeves, saves a bad pass, goes weak side, a nice little crossover, dump off. Look at this. Just like the way he's able to, cross that guy up, jump, pump fake, dump it off. That's how you create better looks for teammates. You can go the same place and pass to the same person, but without those little things that make a difference, they're getting lower quality shots. And not only will he set up his ball screen usage, he does a good job here. He could pass from here Gabriel has the inside track, but from his right hand, the angle's tougher for Gabriel to get to. He's not quite ready for this pass. So Reeves, we see him make that little move and then make this pass with this angle once Gabriel's, more downhill. That's another little thing, creating good shots for teammates. This is a refinement in his game that I am just really excited to see unlocked a little bit. This is a little side note. Here he finds Malik Monk cutting backdoor. I'm going to miss that combo, but they are a fun group. Here we see him, let's see, coming off the screen. Little step back into the bounce pass. How about that? Step back, gets the defender thinking he's going to go up, and then finds the bounce pass. It's just good offense. He's a smart player, makes the right plays. He's a good passer. He was a good ball mover this past year. Once he gets more opportunity and gets the volume up, he's going to be pretty darn good. He had, compared to rotation guards again, B passing versatility, A minus passing creation quality. He's creating high quality shots and he's reading the floor well. Here's one swung to him, comes off. Ooh, defender goes down. He actually hit him in the face there a little bit. This might have been an offensive foul, but I want to highlight a move. This might be the only clip we saw this, but I saw this a number of times from him. When he's trying to go through these two guys, if you just try to dribble through them normally, you're going to get the ball poked away a lot. So what I've seen coached at the college level, at the pro level, you'll see players do this. Throw the ball ahead and then go get it. Throws the ball ahead, goes and gets it, and is able to, run full speed instead of trying to dribble and run at the same time. Throws it, grabs it, finishes. That's good offense. Get this guy's volume up. I want to see more ball screens from him. He ran 370 ball screens when he was at Oklahoma his senior year. That was second highest per game in all of Power 5 basketball. This is someone who has done this a lot. He was incredibly effective at it. He was very effective at it last year on lower volume. He played his role as a 3-and-D guy, but if, the bat signal goes on for him, keep an eye out for Austin Reeves to be able to take on some of that ball handling burden. He's got the handle for it. He's got the passing for it. He has the IQ for it. He has the refinement, putting guys in jail, setting up screens, that throw ahead move, creating space, in-air fakes. What more do you really want from the guy? He's not the most athletic player in the gym, but this is someone who's been effective at every level he's played because he's crafty and he's smart. And I'm excited to see it this upcoming year for the Lakers. So thanks for sticking around. This has been my little breakdown on Austin Reeves' pick and roll game. Keep an eye out for it.